So which European ski pass is the best value?
Do you like 150 days of winter?
Let's do this.
To geek the hell out. Welcome back to the second edition of my video where I try to calculate which European ski pass is the best value. So anyone who's watched my video last year will know that I tried to come up with a metric of how to calculate the best value European ski pass by dividing the number of kilometers that resort has against the price. It's a completely flawed value, but it's as good as I can get at the closest value. Anyway, so this year we are doing exactly the same thing, same rules as last year. No ski resorts that are in groups to be done separately, everything to be done in euros, and any other quirks that come along in the middle I will try to explain. This year, for once, I think I have a complete list. I literally, just before going here, the Grand Massif gave me their prices. And so why don't we get on so we can all get this done, because we have 27 resorts to go and do. So starting off our list, we have on the Italian-French border San Bernardino, which includes La Thuile and La Rosière. Basically there are 143 kilometers of piste, and the lift pass this year is 368 euros, which comes out to €2.57 per kilometer, and that is a 5% rise over last year. Next one on the list, we're in France, we're in Chamonix. And this, of course, like the last year, doesn't include the Vallée Blanche, and basically 345 euros for 6 days, for 150 kilometers of piste, which comes up to €2.30 per kilometer, and that is an increase of 15% over last year. Going up, we now have Switzerland in St. Moritz, and it is 336 Swiss francs, which translates to about 357 euros, and that's actually a reduction of 9% from last year, and that comes down to €2.23 per kilometer. I should, of course, all the Swiss resorts will be done in euros, so price fluctuations because of currency are taken into effect there. Next one in the line, we have Andermatt, that of course includes Cedron and Disentis. And of course, this year, 6-day pass is 377 euros. That's about 355 Swiss francs. And that's an increase of 10% over last year, coming to about €2.04 per kilometer. Next in line, we have Austria. We have Kitzbühel in the ski pass Kitzski, which includes Kitschberg, Oberndorf, Urach and Jochberg, as well as Kitzbühel. I don't have any prices for last year, but a 6-day pass this year is 388 euros, which comes to €1.67 per kilometer. Next one, we have Davos Cloisters, which is 380 Swiss francs, which comes down to 405 euros, an increase of 2%, and that comes down to €1.61 per kilometer. Next in the list, we have Stade, again 303 Swiss francs, which comes to 322 euros for €1.46 per kilometer. That's actually a decrease of 7%. Next on the list, we have the Grand Massif, which of course includes Flaine, Les Carreaux, Morillon, Samoyens and Sixt. I should warn you that this price here is taken from a calculation of their early bird price that they literally just gave me before I came online. And basically I've calculated that not the early bird price, but the normal price would be 354 euros for 245 kilometers of piste, which comes down to €1.44 per kilometer. Next on the list, we have the Espace Killy that includes Val d'Isère and Tignes, and their lift price has gone up from 378 euros to 426 euros. That's a 12.7% increase, and it comes to €1.42 per kilometer. Next on the list, we have Les Deux Alpes. Les Deux Alpes for 6 days will cost you 311 euros, which is an 11% increase over last year, and €1.38. Tying with Les Deux Alpes is Zermatt, which is 464 Swiss francs, which converts to 495 euros, and that's an increase of 17.3% over last year, €1.38 per kilometer. In France, we have Aravis, which is 295 euros for the 215 kilometers of piste. That includes Le Clusaz and Le Grand Bonnard, which will be hosting events for the when the Olympics comes to France, and that comes to €1.37 per kilometer. We now go to the Arlberg, which of course includes Saint-Anton, Lec, Zeux, Stuben, and Saint Christophe. And that is, according to my figures, exactly the same price as it was last year, which is 401 euros, which comes down to an average of €1.33 per kilometer. Next on the list, we have Alpe d'Huez, where a 6-day pass will cost you 320 euros, which will get you access to the 250 kilometers of piste, and it'll cost you €1.28 per kilometer. Next on the list, we have the Espace Diamant, which includes Praz-sur-Ally, Flumet, Haute-Luce, Le Cézy. That is 245 euros for a 6-day pass, which is an increase of just under 3% over last year, and that's €1.28. We go back to Switzerland for the Verbier for the Four Valleys, which of course includes Verbier, Le Zuma, Brusson, and basically a 6-day pass will cost you 409 Swiss francs, which converts to 439 euros, and that's €1.07 per kilometer. That's an increase of 8% over last year. The Kitzenhorn, which includes Zellemzee and Kaprun, and that is 405 euros for 6 days, which is averaged out at 99 cents per kilometer. Next on the list, we have Paradisky, that of course includes Le Plan and Les Arcs, and a 6-day pass is 369 euros, which comes out at 87 cents, and that is an 11% increase over last year. For number 9 on our list, we have the Ötztal Super Ski Pass, that of course includes Solden, Gurgel, Vent, and basically that is 417 euros for a 6-day pass, which comes down to 70 cents per kilometer, and that's a 7.7% increase over last year. Next on the list, we have the Domaine Mont Blanc, which of course I missed out last year, Domaine Mont Blanc, which includes Megève, Cantanim, Saint-Gervais, Saint-Nicolas, is €308 for 6 days, 69 cents per kilometre, and that is a modest 3% increase over last year. Number 7, we have Zillertal, which is €369 for 6 days. That is 68 cents per kilometre, and that is a 5% increase from last year. Number 6, we have the Three Valleys, my hometown. And the live pass has gone up from 360 to €395, which comes to 66 cents per kilometre, and that is a 9.7% increase. We over the summer we started a little t-shirt business where I make silly t-shirts, rather like the one you can see here. If you would like to purchase a t-shirt, if you quote the price per thing Ski Pass as a discount code, you'll get an extra 10% off. I will also know that you've watched one of my videos as well, which is, of course, good. Anyway, top 5, we have Italy, we have the Milky Way, which of course includes Salzidou, Sestriere, Montgenèvre, another Olympic destination, and that is €261 for 6 days. That's 65 cents per kilometre. That's a 17% increase over last year. Next on the list we have the Port du Soleil, which is bordering France and Switzerland, and that is €360 for 6 days. That of course includes Champry, Châtel, Voriaz, Morzine. That comes to 60 cents per kilometre. I'm sure my numbers are right, but this looks like it's one of the steepest increases, and that's 23% increase over last year. It brings us to second place, which is Ski Amar, which 6 days is €367, which averages out at 48 cents per kilometre, and that is virtually equal. It's like 1% decrease over last year. And of course, which brings us to our number 1 spot, which of course, rather like last year, is the Dolomiti Super Ski Pass. The reason why they're number 1, of course, is because this ski pass covers 1,200 kilometers of piste, which includes Cortina, Kronenplatz, Alta Baden, Val Gardena, Groden, etc. And that'll cost you €423 for 6 days. That's a 10% increase over last year, but that still brings it out at 35 cents per kilometre. And there you have it. That is my list of all the ski resorts that I could find in Europe that offer this sort of value. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. And on that, I will see you all in the next video. Ciao.